Oh, welcome back to another edition of That Green Vegans Podcast. I'm Kelly. Oh my God. And it is hot. So there's a fan in the background. Please ignore that if you can hear it. It's hot. You know what I did? Okay, I go to sleep with a fan on. I don't know. It was cold, so I put the heater on, but I didn't put my fan on. Just like this balance, right? Like you got heat and you got air. I don't know. Anyway, in my mind. So I went to sleep without my fan. And I woke up hot. I woke up. Hence this podcast. 1 a.m. podcast. Okay. All right. Um, but I woke up with a message. Crazy. You know what? I'm kind of like low key. I'm not even going to. Okay. Just focus, Kelly. Just focus, Kelly. The name of this podcast is It's a Lie. It's a lie. Right? And you're like, what? What's a lie? I want to know. I'm about to tell you. Let me tell you something. There's this song by Mary J. Blige. It came out a long time ago. And it goes, good morning, gorgeous. I look in the mirror and I say, good morning, gorgeous. Right? Let me tell you something about this song. One, it's a beautiful song. Two, it's so true. And what hurts is that, do you know people look at themselves and they don't even see beauty? They don't. They don't see beauty. They just, they look at themselves and they say, oh, I'm not enough. I'm not tall enough. Or I wish I was shorter. They don't like the color of their skin. They don't like their hair. They don't like their face, whatever. Because they look at things on social media and that has become the beauty standard. Look at all these people that's gone out and they do things to their body, which, hey, you like it, I love it, right? I'm the kind of person who's like, hey, you can get it in the gym or you can get it on the table, however you get it. Whatever makes you happy. Right? But I think what happens a lot of times is people don't even realize how beautiful they are. Their soul, their essence, their energy. They focus on the wrong things. They have this big thing right now with the filters, right? You can have a filter. And it's crazy because I remember looking at, matter of fact, it was a Red Room. Shout out to the Red Room. And the host, she had the most beautiful, lipstick color I've ever seen. I seen that lipstick color. I was like, oh my God, I need that in my life. And I made a comment. And she said, oh, this is a filter. What? It was a filter. It didn't look like a filter. You know how when you have I remember, what is that? Snapchat. Snapchat has filters. I love me some Snapchat. Right? Playing with the filters. You can be a cat or a bird. I haven't gone on there in a long time, but back in the day, I would make these little funny videos where I was a chicken or an egg or just something funny. Matter of fact, I gotta look and see If I can find some of them, I'm gonna upload them because you just never know what's happening with the shorts. The shorts be funny, but anyway. But you can see your mouth. It's like the filter couldn't keep up with your your face motions, right? So you like glitch. If I talk, I'm a fast talker, right? So I would talk, and then you could see like the filter, and it would like glitch and stuff. But this filter, it was perfect. It looked like she had lipstick on, right? And I say this to say this. It made me think, wow, things have really, really, changed. Now, they also have it, these filters, they have it where you can get like a full face of makeup, and your skin can be lighter, darker, smoother, just, whatever. You can do these filters where you could have different kind of hair. You could be a whole different race. I have this one, remember I was on Snapchat, and it was this one filter, right? It lets you go to different times, right? So you take a picture of yourself, and then you can be like a child or somebody from the 60s, whatever. I don't know what it was, but every time that I would do this filter, it made me white. It made me white. It was funny, right? Because I was like, oh my God, why do I look so white? I look like a white person. Like, it would make my hair blonde. It was crazy. Matter of fact, I still have some of them because I think it was like a goth, and then it was one that was like a tarot card, whatever. It was but anyway, I say this to say it wasn't me. Some of them didn't even look like me. It's like, I don't know, like, what was that? I don't look like that. It just gives you this warp sense of, I think that's the reason why I kind of got off Snapchat, because it was just so like fake, and people would always like hide behind stuff and different avatars, and I don't know. Even my profile, my little it's not called an emoji, but your little avatar person didn't even look like me, right? They didn't have it where, because I got a big nose. My nose, it evens out my face. It sits on my face. And I remember at one time, I actually thought about getting a nose job because everybody was getting a nose job. And it's like, well, if everybody's getting a nose job, maybe I should get a nose job, because why everybody's getting a nose job, right? Oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't. Because it changes the way you look. But you know what? Oh, and I do have a video. I do have a video from a long time ago that I need to get a nose job. And I was goofing around because I was with this, like, we had to make these movies. We had to make these little shorts. And so I thought it'd be kind of funny to do one about the nose job, because I bought these little things on Wish that's supposed to shape your nose, make your nose narrower, and I don't know, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was funny, but I mean, low key, it wasn't funny. Like, low key, at one time, I really did want to get a nose job. And it was because of social media. Because everybody was getting one. They made it seem like that was the standard. And I just feel like it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse. Nowadays, it's like, oh, you know, you gotta look like this. If you look like this, you'll be happy. But it's not true. Happiness comes within yourself. And you gotta remember that. And so if you're not happy with a certain part of yourself, it's like, it's almost like a mental disease, right? You gotta like sit with yourself and wonder, what is it? When you look in the mirror, you should be like, damn, I'm hella fine. Right? Look and love and embrace what you are, right? Like, I have a friend, oh my goodness, her boobies are so big. Her boobs are so big, right? But it fits her. And I was just telling her, I was like, she was telling me she gonna get a reduction. She gonna get a breast reduction because it hurts her back. And stuff like that really do happen, And it's funny, I remember listening to a comedian that was talking about that. It was funny, but anyway, I digress. I was just telling her, it's like, there's people that pay all this money to get what you naturally got. You know what I'm saying? And, embrace that. Like I said, she want to get rid of it, okay. It's different when you want to have surgery because you want a better quality of life. If she got humongous boobs and she wants to have her reduction so she can be healthier and be comfortable, that's one thing, you know what I'm saying. But let me tell you something, if you get your breasts done and be bigger, okay. Okay, that's fine too. If that makes you happy, that makes you happy. You can't think of, but you can't do it because of other people. I remember looking at this, I think her name is Dream Doll, whatever. And she said she went out and she got her body done because of a man, because this guy wanted her to get her body done because he's always talking about other women and and he will be more attracted to her, just this whole thing, right? And she did it. She went through the pain and the struggle and everything to get her body done, right? And then he left. And the thing about it is, if you're never gonna make, you're never gonna be complete listening to somebody, or you should never have external validate. You never should get your validation, externally, which is from somebody else. This will always be about you. Let me tell you something. Come close to whatever device you listening to this on. Nobody can tell me nothing. You can't tell me I'm not the flyest person in the room. You can't tell me my confidence ain't at a 10.5. Because your confidence, your energy resonates. You know what? That hits it before what you look like physically. I never forget, I was watching the Warriors. Oh, I love the Warriors. Warriors, come out and play. Warriors, come out and play. I mean, it's that movie hella old. And it was about these gang members, and they had to get from one part of the New York all the way to the other part of New York, and have to go through all these boroughs to get home, right? And they went through a whole bunch of stuff. Woo, they went through some stuff. That was it was a lot. So at the end, they went through all this stuff, suffered all this stuff. So, she was kind of dirty. And these people got on the train and they were like, like bougie, whatever. And, they was all nice, manicured, whatever. But see, they didn't know what they had went through. And I remember the one, it was like, they had survived or whatever. And the one girl, she was, dirty and she had been through a lot and she was trying to cover her hands or, hide her hands. And the guy was like, nah. And he grabbed her, right? Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, he didn't say that, but, it's just her actions. Like, F them. Like, who cares what they think? We alive. We alive. We survived. They don't know what we went through, and it's true. People don't know what you've gone through, right? So just be happy and appreciative of where you are right now and embrace that and love that. If you're listening to my voice right now, you alive. You're breathing air. You're here. You are her. You are him. Love that, right? Fall in love and be who you want to be. If you want to be black fingernail polish, if you want to be no fingernail polish, if you want to be long nails with jewels on it, hey, embrace that. Love that. I'm telling you, when you get a chance, the next time you look in the mirror, I want you to look in the mirror and just say, hey, gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh. Fall in love with you. I swear, like, I love me. Oh, I love me. I go, damn, I get to see her naked. I get to wash her body. I get to touch my body. I wake up in the morning and I'm happy. And I am just full of life. You know what motivates me? I find the littlest things motivate me. Like when I have to get up, when I have to go to work in the morning time, I don't know what it is, but when I go to work in the morning, the heater be blasting. I swear, but you know what? It's only from a certain time. That's why I get to work on time, because when I first open my office door, I just feel heat. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good to feel that heat. Now, eventually, it will, go down. But, I take joy in that. I take joy in the little things. It's like really small things. Like when my drive to work is pretty short, right? And so I will I don't know, I just make little scenarios in my head of, okay, the day's going to be like this. Like, I really do enjoy, I love what I do, But then I have embraced that wherever I go. So whatever work or job I do, I find a joy in it, and then I'll hold on to that. And it's the same thing with me. I just find the happiness. You gotta find your happy. Because the world trolling, what I call the social media. I call social media, I call it troll land. Because people be trolling. They fake this is where I live and this is my car and this and that, and just lies. And then when people see how they really are, then they're like, ew. Like, bro, are you serious? Like, it's not sustainable. That's why you have to fall in love with just you, your essence. Because regardless if you are looking, all dolled up or not, you still gotta fall in love with yourself and embrace those things. Let me tell you something. I love my smile, and I embrace that smile, right? So I know when I go out, no matter how I look, if I smile at you, like, you might look at me and think, yeah, I'm not impressed. Watch me up close in person and tell me you don't fall in love with me. It just is what it is, right? But you gotta have that mindset. You gotta have that energy with you always. Just remember, the internet, the way that the beauty standards is, it's a lie. You are the beauty standards. You are the beauty standard. And that's a fact. And if no one's told you today that they love you, I love you. Mwah! Now go out there and be beautiful. Bye.